if you are somebody that is going to get your information on taking illegal substances not deemed fit for human consumption from a YouTube channel, that is a bad idea.
For anyone that is, natural at the moment and is thinking about running a cycle, I'd say run a cycle of SARMs first.
Actually, there is an important point which I want to discuss in this video, and it's a disclaimer. And so Kenny KO, 200,000 subscribers, he's the guy that's become famous for exposing fake weights, and he exposes fake natties, but of course he does take chemicals himself, and he has taken chemicals himself, and he has stated that in his videos.
I know people, even myself, that have used pins and needles and don't come anywhere close to her physique.
And so instantly, does anybody else not see the irony in that? That the bringer of the truth and exposing the fake naturals on YouTube is somebody that takes chemicals which are not to be consumed for human consumption. And recently he's produced videos such as telling us how much money he makes, and in that video he actually breaks it down by month and year.
About 30,000 a month. USD, of course, like I said, if that is your currency. If you guys want to do conversions into your own country, if you're watching from somewhere else. Now that amount would equate to around $360,000 USD annually.
Thank you very much, Kenny, for letting us all know how much money you make, and he makes sure to tell us that we can actually convert that in whatever currency we use, just so we know that it's a really impressive amount of money you make, Kenny, in multiple currencies. And then we have the fake natty video with the eye-catching thumbnail, the female with more muscle than most men video.
If I do happen to meet her in person, I don't know if she'll be at the Olympia. I don't actually even know what country she's even from.
Do it with me, Kenny. Do it with me. Russia. What's again ironic in this video is he talks about how he does not believe that she photoshops her pictures. And in this case, Kenny would be the expert on this topic.
When you look at these pictures of Natalia, I'm just not even gonna try her last name anymore.
Kuznetsova.
You're gonna first think to yourself, Photoshop. It's so common on Instagram nowadays with fitness models, celebrities even, that it's just a really common trend and everyone does it because that's just how competitive the market is now on Instagram or all these other social media platforms.
Again, are we starting to see the irony in the videos that he's making? And then we have a social media breakup, and again, a very catchy thumbnail that Kenny uses, very high quality stuff. And so the real reason for this video is the disclaimer, and something that I really want to strongly communicate to you. If you are somebody that takes chemicals, illegal chemicals, and also chemicals which are illegal for human consumption, and you are taking your advice from YouTube channels, that is plain dumb.
But they're going to be far more safe, way less side effects, and that is why I recommend SARMs.
Now he does use sort of disclaimers in his videos. He will say things such as, make sure that you do your research and make sure that you do things safely.
Do your research. That's the biggest thing you can do. It's concerning your health and your longevity. Make sure you're being smart about it.
But then in the next sentence, he will say words such as he recommends these chemicals, and that he will then state all the benefits that he has received from these chemicals. And so he's clearly, implicitly promoting these chemicals. And if you do that, then having this statement of, oh, but make sure you do your research, is not a get out of jail free card.
But why not just start with the simple basics of tests? That's honestly my best advice I could ever give you guys. If you've ever heard similar, trust me on this. Start with SARMs, then transition. If you ever do, think about it, do your research, and then you eventually do want to run a cycle, I say 250 milligrams to 300 milligrams a week. You could do one shot, you could split it up, like I said, into 2 shots.
And you are affiliate linking them, and you are receiving financial gain from the purchasing of them. And he will also tell you in his videos to be careful about where you buy them from, but then he will clearly suggest a certain website, which I'm not going to name, where you can purchase them. Again, the irony is quite outstanding.
I promote it not because they offered me the best deal to work with them as an affiliate. I had other SARM companies offer me far more.
And these chemicals, these illegal chemicals, are not the same as supplements. They're not the same as creatine or protein powders, people recommending those. This is a completely different ballgame. They're illegal for human consumption, but they're kind of sold as an alternative to the main chemicals taken within certain circles. But I haven't made a video on them because there is nobody that can give you longitudinal balanced, in-depth research over time with practical application also. But somehow these fitness YouTubers seem to be the authority on these chemicals. Now, I do think there is a benefit to discussing these things openly, because this discussion can lead to more education. When you look at YouTube channels, there is a definite bias because there is financial gain to be had for certain people talking about these chemicals. And so as much as I believe that it's important to discuss these things openly, I actually don't think that fitness YouTube is the most effective place to do this, and I don't believe that the fitness YouTubers who are doing this are the most qualified people to be having this discussion. Kenny KO is not a fitness channel. Kenny KO is not a fitness YouTuber. And I have a proposal for you that we clearly separate what makes a fitness channel and what is just entertainment. And in my opinion, Kenny is not a fitness professional. His channel is not a fitness channel. It does envelop and use some fitness related topics. And if you look at his recent videos, you can see what sort of videos he's throwing out there and what sort of videos he's targeting. And I don't like to see anybody lose their channel, and Kenny has the right to make any videos he wants to make. But let's be clear and call it for what it is. Kenny KO is not a fitness YouTube channel. And so this is Shredded Sports Science. Thank you so much for everybody who's subscribed and watches these videos with an open mind, and I'll see you soon.